You are walking on the sidewalk, going innocently about your day, when all of a sudden a very nice car, drives up next to you, and the passenger door opens to you. You look quizzically at the car, wondering, what is this? Is this for me? Did they confuse me with someone? And so you bend over and look into the car. A handsome man sits there with sunglasses in the driver's seat. As you start to ask him what's happening, he takes off his sunglasses and looks into your eyes. His eyes are the most radiant, crystal blue pools you've ever seen before, and somehow looking into them makes you trust him completely and utterly. He motions for you, and without thinking, while staring into his eyes, you find yourself getting closer and closer until you're sitting in the passenger seat and the door is closed behind you. Very good, he says. And then the car begins to move. You wonder why you feel so peaceful and so calm. As the streets start sliding by, unaware of anything but that strange feeling you feel in his presence, feeling so good to be with him. He says, "You're very attractive. You're going to be just perfect." And you don't know what that means, but you know it feels good to be here. Eventually, the car pulls into an abandoned alleyway in a part of town you've never been. The man stops the car, turns to you. You see his eyes again, and it feels so good, so comforting to stare into those eyes, which you are completely fixated on, until all at once he removes a crystal from his pocket, which you are also drawn to. The crystal having the same beautiful blue, that radiant electric blue, as his eyes have. "Watch," he says, as he begins slowly rotating and gently moving that crystal in front of your eyes. You focus deeply upon the crystal and allow it to relax you. Even though you don't even think those words while it's happening, you simply feel yourself becoming more and more and more and more deeply, deeply relaxed. "That's it. Perfect," he says, as the crystal slowly rotates and sometimes goes back and forth, and you focus more and more deeply on it, more and more deeply, feeling your breath relax, feeling your entire body slow down, focused on that crystal, and finding yourself feeling better and better with every moment that passes. That's right, my dear. Simply stare into the crystal. Focus deeply, deeply, deeply. Allow your breathing to become slow, deep, and relaxed, he says. And you find yourself unconsciously perfectly complying with every word he speaks. It feels so good to stare into the crystal. It feels so perfect and exactly right to follow his words. You trust him completely. And so your breathing relaxes deeper and deeper. Your heart beats more and more slowly. You feel a wave of euphoria begin to slowly rise from your depths up your body as you simply focus on his crystal and he continues speaking to you. Some words you think you can make out. Some words drift deeply into your mind without you even knowing what they were. But no matter what he says, you just keep focusing on the crystal more and more deeply. And as you do so, you find the pleasurable sensations begin to expand within you. You find certain desires being unlocked and unleashed. You find yourself feeling that desirable feeling of wanting more and more, the feeling that's beginning to fill you and beginning to make you feel exactly how you want to feel. And as you allow that desire to build, you allow that relaxation to take you even deeper, and you want more. You want more of his voice. You want more of his eyes. You want more of the crystal. You just want to devour all of this with your senses and receive everything he's giving you. You know somehow, deep within yourself, that this is the exact perfect place for you right now. It's exactly what you want, exactly what you need, and you want more and more of it, more and more of it, as you allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into the seat, deeper and deeper into relaxation, deeper and deeper into the crystal, flowing and following as your entire will begins to drain into the crystal, as your thoughts disappear into the air around you, and as you find yourself going deeper and deeper into the space that he knew you would fall into as soon as he pulled the crystal from his pocket. You see, I understand you, he says, as the crystal continues waving back and forth in front of your relaxed and peaceful eyes. I understand you, and I know what you want, and I know what you need. You need this. Your mouth hangs open as you give a half nod, completely entranced. This is what you need, my pet. This is what you need, my dear. Allow it to penetrate you and take you deeper and deeper. You're so happy to comply because you feel that blissful, ecstatic feeling filling you more and more. You feel a deep pleasure that you've looked for your entire life, but somehow never known exactly where to find. And as that pleasure and as that relaxation penetrates you more and more deeply, you find yourself agreeing with all of his words. Everything he wants for you is exactly perfect. Everything he's giving you is exactly what you need and want. And you become very determined at that moment to give him exactly what he wants. Anything he asks of you, you want to fulfill deeply, deeply down, because you know you need these feelings. You know you need these sensations. You know they are the most important things that can guide you to even greater bliss and pleasure. And so you decide to give in, to acquiesce, to relax, to allow him deeper and deeper inside your mind with whatever words he chooses to speak. It feels so good. You want it so much. And all of a sudden, you notice his words as he continues, seemingly in mid-thought. You, too deep to notice what came before. Yes, that's it, my dear, he says, and that's why you are going to give to me, too. You nod lazily, relaxed, entranced, and peaceful. You're going to give me so that I can give to you, so that I can make you feel better and better over and over. That's right, my dear. Those sexual, erotic things you do, the ones that bring you money, the ones that people pay you for, you realize you want to give it to me. And so you will return here over and over, cash in hand, to give to me from all of those things you do. And even if they aren't sexual, you will still give to me because it feels so good what I'm giving you, and you want more. And you know the more you give to me, the better you'll feel, the deeper you'll go, and the more journeys I will take you on. Isn't that right? You nod again, a glazed expression in your empty eyes. Yes, you want to give to me. You want to go deep. You want to surrender. You want to have this experience over and over, don't you? And you nod again, feeling the feelings of pleasure well up in you, so strongly, filling you completely, giving you great desire, needing to fulfill his words and make them happen, because it's your desire to give to him for all he does for you. His words continue. He repeats this several times, and each time he does, you feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, in the desire to please him and give him exactly what he says. It feels so good, and you can hardly wait to embark upon the adventures that await you now that he has described to you. It feels so wonderful. You can hardly wait to enrich his life as he's enriching yours. Good, very good. And now, all of a sudden, you hear a snap, and you find yourself back on the sidewalk where you were, continuing to walk a little dazed and not sure why, but feeling so good as you watch a nice car drive away, and somehow you know you have a deep connection to the person in that car, and that your life is changed forever. You can hardly wait for more as a warm feeling fills you and you continue on your way.